Hey guys, thanks for tuning in this episode. Today we're going to talk about the importance of setting a mood with your coloring. So we talked a little bit about the importance of putting color to your film. Now this episode is more about what kind of color do you put with your film, what kind of mood it is that you're trying to put to this film. And so coloring has a huge influence on the feeling that you set to your film. And as you can see from the footage that we showed before this episode, as I like to do, coloring makes a big difference. It can make a film feel happy. It can make a film feel sad. It can make a film feel scary. It can make a film feel actiony or a lot of stuff. So, what do you want your film to feel like? Because that should determine what you color it as. If you're just going to go and color it with whatever the heck you want, then expect the audience to feel whatever the heck. That's up to you. Because you're the director, you're the filmmaker who's deciding these things, and you're supposed to decide what the audience feels from watching your film. And honestly, the best way that you can decide what your film feels like by coloring it is to try out a couple different LUTs, or watch a couple different films and watch a genre that colors it so it's scary, or so it's action, or so it's comedy, or so it's fun, or it's romantic, or whatever the genre is you're going for. Look around you. There are so many, there's a vast library of films that have been made that you can use at your disposal to decide and help you decide, help you to learn, help you to figure out how to do the right coloring for your film. My best advice is, if you get stuck and you're trying to figure out what kind of color to do to your film, go watch a similar film. Because most of the films that we watch, they're fairly similar when they're a certain genre or they get a certain feel. Some films go a little bit crazier with their colors, and maybe that's what you want to do, and so maybe you need to experiment. But for the most part, you can usually find the right coloring by just watching something that's out there made already. We don't need to reinvent the wheel as much in the time that we are now, because a lot of the stuff has been invented. And now we're just telling stories, and stories may be somewhat similar, but it's about how they happened, not just about what happened. So your story is going to be different, and it's going to be told differently, no matter what. So anyhow, figure out what you want to color your film with. That's what this episode's about, is how do you want your audience to feel? Not just make them watch your films, you want them to feel something. And so if you guys like the episode, please hit the like button. And if you just found it, subscribe, guys. I'm doing filmmaking stuff weekly, and you can find it here on the channel. And I've got another channel, which I'll link up above, called Zealot Film, where I post my films that I've created or helped create, either directing or producing or writing and that sort of thing. So that's what you can find here. Anyhow, see you guys.